is Faiz Bashir. I actually grew up in Adamawa State, Yola, where I attended my primary school. From there, I went to King's College, Lagos. I did my secondary school. I spent 6 years in Lagos, and I then proceeded to ATB Bauchi, where I studied electrical electronics engineering as my first degree. From there, I proceeded to University Technology of Malaysia, where I did my MSc in software engineering. So I'm currently the CEO of FlexiSAF, a software company focused in delivering software solutions to the education sector. So we actually deal with schools. We have a number of software products, and we currently have over 300 schools across Nigeria using our software. So we've grown into a 50-employee company with 5 offices across Nigeria. And I was opportune to get access to computers as early as when I was 10 years old. And I got also introduced to programming at a very early age. So I started actually writing program when I was 12 years old. And so that passion really is what drove me. I was really passionate about software, and I understood what software can do. I was motivated by the likes of Bill Gates or Microsoft. I got to learn about his biography as early as possible, and I realized that he started actually very, very young. So that was one of the drives. Then, but it was a coincidence really, being in the education sector. Because when I was in secondary school, my school wanted to computerize their results, and along the line they had some challenges. But then I told myself, well, I can, because I already had idea of writing code. So I felt this is something really possible. And since then, my own dream was to actually develop a software that can simplify school management solution. So I've been doing that, along the line, and in my 200 level or so, that's where I got my really first opportunity, and I developed a computer software solution for Adamawa State University to computerize their records management. And it turned out that it is something really big. I came to realize that education is something very, very key. My parents actually, supported me, and encouraged me. I didn't have the challenge that many young people face from home, where they are asked to go and look for like a job and earn monthly salary. Unfortunately, we started well, and then we bootstrapped actually, so we started getting early revenues. So that supported us. We didn't really have like big investment and all of that. Day by day, my own owning a business, is really is validated that yes, this is really the best thing to do, and you create more impact, on the society. You create job opportunities and all of that. So if I feel if many of us, if there are many more entrepreneurs, then we will solve a lot of problems in Nigeria. FlexiSAF, I think, is one of the best things I've done so far, and I feel is the greatest contribution I've done. Even though there's a lot more to do, but we focus on quality here really, and we have been able to develop high quality software engineers. So we have a lot of our staff here who were interns with us, and because of the training they got more exposed on what software engineering is all about. So that's really something great for me. So because of the number of challenges of population, is quite negligible, but with many software companies doing the same thing, focusing on quality and creating an ecosystem, then you start feeling the impact. And the current economy highly depend on technology, and is knowledge based. So we feel we are doing the right thing, and there's need for more people to emulate and do similar things so that we can have a greater impact. My own greatest obstacle will be the environment, really. So the adoption rate is quite slow. So that's one, the change. The change, people are accepting change. I think is one of the biggest things I think we really faced. And then, of course, things that has to do with maybe the available infrastructure in schools. So that has really slowed things down. But currently, things is really changing rapidly, and many schools have realized that they really have to automate now. They have to digitize their records, and things are really picking up. The role of young people can definitely not be overemphasized. They are the future leaders, right? And there's a lot of responsibilities for them to carry out. The improvement of our education system, where focus on entrepreneurship is given emphasis. I think the youth will be able to play a very important role. And we are talking about entrepreneurship, not only software or technology. So even things that has to do with social development, civil society participation, and all of that. The youth have a very important role to play. And if you think as an entrepreneur in whatever thing you do, then you do it well. It will have more impact and more quality. So we'll create a lot of opportunities, participate in improving transparency, accountability, and the development we hope to see in Nigeria. Yeah, I'm proud of North, and also I'm proud to be a Nigerian, and I think there are challenges, but looking at those challenges as opportunities, is very important, and that's something that we can look up to and find solutions to that. So in that regard, I'm proud to be a Northerner, and I'm looking forward to take up those challenges, to make some impact and great change. If there are no such challenges, then probably life will not be interesting.